Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we take a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market. Today, we'll start by taking a look at Euro USD on the 4-hour chart. Let's go ahead and start by mapping out the current range. See the overall range that we've been trading within. We'll take a close look, of course. Went down in a discount and started to form this ascending channel into premium. The seller started to step back in, and prices started to retrace back down, still in this channel. Looking for any type of confirmation. Of course, it's still internally bullish, swing structure bullish, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. So still technically still bullish, but there is liquidity sitting under these lows. And in correlation with any dollar pairs, because DXY, the dollar index, is in recovery. Started out Monday, possibly going to end this week bullish. So we're looking to see if all these dollar pairs, Euro USD, can push down or will push down further. As these, like I said, these internally, this still make a higher high, still obviously breaking structures to the upside, but if it does start to break down, could possibly look for any type of selling opportunity to still target the liquidity sitting under these lows. So just looking to see if there's any type of momentum shift and type of decision made on where prices can go. But right now, clearly demand zones are still in control. Buyers reacted from this last sale before the buy on its way back up. Of course, this is the retrace and still pushing the higher prices. So we'll look to see if there's any type of a strong momentum shift, any type of decision made, whether or not there is a selling opportunity once these lows start being taken out, or if we continue to push higher and target the highs of the overall range. GBP, USD, we'll map out the current range. As you can see, this is still in this ascending channel also. But as it was making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, start to consolidate in this channel. Still swing structure bullish, internal structure now. I mean, it's still bullish because it's a ascending channel, but like I said, this is an ascending channel, so could be possibly looking at a bear flag where this liquidity needs to be taken out. And if there's any type of fundamental news that changes direction, looking for any type of momentum shift, just like with Euro USD. If it does start to take out these lows, it could be a good selling opportunity. Sell back down into discount, look for any type of area of demand to get out of that trade, and then look for any type of buying opportunity to continue to target the highs, because like I said, overall swing structure is still bullish and it did not retrace back into discount yet, but it doesn't have to in order to continue pushing higher. But you'd like to see a liquidity grab before targeting the highs of the overall range. But this pair continues to be bullish out of its previous range. So AUD USD, go map out the current range. So we've been dealing with, I'm just going to do the low and the high. This is the overall sideways range, but really ascending channel. I mean, this is the liquidity building under these lows. Technically, this is the low that broke that last high. So let's just look at the current price action. Of course, buyer stepped back in, made this new high. This is the high of that range that we're in. I made that new high. So they're still, buyers still step back in down here. This is good at buying opportunity, like I said in previous videos. As I reacted, this support forming, liquidity forming under these lows still can be taken out if momentum shifts back downward and we targeting the lows of the overall range. Buyers step back in and weren't able to take out the highs of this range. So right now, this clearly is in a squeeze. With prices coming closer to a decision, not real clear if there's technically it still is bullish until these buyers weren't strong enough. So like I said, higher highs, higher lows, still was bullish, still ascending price action, but a decision needs to be made whether this liquidity is going to be taken out. So NZD USD, let's go and map out the current range. It's clearly prices continue to trade higher. Market structure still breaking to the upside. Higher highs, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Of course, this is obviously the high that broke out past the other previous range. Of course, this is also just building up liquidity under these lows in an ascending channel. And technically, this did retrace back. Prices are consolidating right now in this range. But of course, just like with the other pairs, it is liquidity. Like I said, no liquidity on these lows. So could go ahead and target these lows and target the lows of the overall range. But technically, swing structure bullish. Internal structure still bullish because this was higher high, higher low, higher high. We're looking for a retracement and looking for prices to target the highs of this overall range. So technically still looking for any type of buying opportunity, but looking for any type of momentum to pick up to see if that decision has been made. Like I said, this is big consolidating overnight. So prices could go ahead and retrace back down before targeting the highs and taking out the highs of this overall range. So looking for that. GBP AUD. Let's go map out the current range. So as I've been saying, waiting for this to go ahead and start retracing back down overall. Yes, retrace back, but weren't able to close any higher than this lower high that broke this structure to the downside. It's deconsolidated structure, and now these lows are starting to take out fractally. So swing structures bearish, fractally bearish, internal structure bearish. Look for any type of, could be a good time to start taking out these lows to go and try to look for a sell. And there's liquidity sitting over these highs, but overall the swing structure bearish. Looking for any type of selling opportunity once to start taking out some of these lows. There's liquidity sitting under these lows as well. So for this particular pair, even though this does, like I said, correlate with the this cross pair correlates with the dollar index, and for the most part, looking to see if the dollar's going to stay in recovery. But I'm technically looking for any type of selling opportunity for this pair. GBP NZD. Let's go and map out the current range. And like I was saying yesterday, obviously this retraced back further into premium, and sellers reacted from its overall range. So technically, start taking out the low, started breaking past the support here, and started trading lower with GBP. Same with GBP AUD, but I was saying yesterday the buyers had a stronger reaction. Could be looking like a what I call reaccumulation, or the buyers step back in, but obviously now it's starting to break down fractally again, bearish. So swing structure bearish, internal structure bearish, because these lows are still being taken out, no new highs are being made. This could be looking like yeah, a good opportunity if momentum picks up to go ahead and try to look for a sell. I would look for it to get past these lows. So this is support building, just like with GBP AUD. Support building, they reacted from that support. So I'm looking for either take a sell now to target the lows, but I will be more confident if these lows are taken out and then target the lows of the overall range. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining us.